Let's say you're conducting a final interview for 3 individual candidates. Then you make the offer to one candidate and that one candidate accepts. That means there are 2 other candidates that are going to get some pretty bad news. And what normally happens at this point is the recruiter will hit a button on the applicant tracking system, and the 2 candidates who did not get the job are going to get the dreaded email. And this is the email I'm talking about. It's a generic email that pretty much says, thank you, but no thank you. We'll hold your file for 6 months, something like that. But if you really want to stand out in the interview process, here's what you need to do. Give the 2 finalists who didn't make the cut some feedback. That's right, feedback. And the feedback would sound something like this. Hey Mike, wanted to give you an update on the interview process. We made an offer to another candidate whose skill set best fits what we're looking for, but if it's okay with you, I would love to give you some feedback of your interview. Is that okay with you? Who's gonna say no to that? Remember, this is not the time to negotiate. A decision has already been made. The sole purpose of this conversation is to let the candidate know they didn't get the job and to give them some feedback if they will like it. Also, if you're going to give some feedback, you have to use your gift of gab, because there are going to be some candidates who are not going to take this information very well. And that's okay. If the candidate gets upset about them not getting the job and you're giving them feedback and they get all pissed off at you, start cussing you out, that only validates your decision not to hire that person. So a good candidate will be receptive to this feedback, implement it, and then come back and try again. Because that's the goal, to get them to come back and interview. Just because they didn't get the job does not mean they don't have valuable skill set. It just means that they have to find a job where their skill set can be valuable to the organization and they can thrive as an employee. So giving the finalists a good, solid feedback will leave a better impression of your interview process than a generic email. And that's how you turn 2 candidates who did not get the job into a walking, breathing advertising campaign of your recruiting strategy. Trust me, folks, this works. Hope this helps.